Hey chosen ones, I'm not going to be before you long. This is day 23 of my 60-day content creator challenge. This is a challenge to challenge all of my content creators, obviously myself, to basically post things every day to get the message out there, right? I go in more detail on my Instagram, but today this video is going to be particularly about narcissistic personality disorder. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and list 9 things for you, so if you can, go ahead and get you something to write with, get some paper, or if you are not available to that right now, what you can do, go ahead and save it, and then later on you can come back, jot everything down. All right. So as the days go on, I'm going to tap in more to each and every one, because everybody has narcissistic personality traits, I would say, but the difference between is that a narcissist is bred. All right, narcissism is not born. All right, it has to be festered, it has to work up to where it's at. All right, quick disclaimer, I'm an empath and I talk fast. All right, from the south, I talk really fast, so I do get tongue tied at times, so just laugh and keep it moving. All right, so these are 9 narcissistic traits. Now before I get into this, I just want to say this really quickly. The difference between narcissists and empaths and everybody else in between is that, like I said, narcissists are bred, they're not born. And us empaths, the thing about it is that when we do something that is out of character, or if we exude some of these things that I'm about to list, we actually sit down and we think about how did it affect us, how did it make us feel, and the people around us. All right, so empaths are emotional sponges. We basically absorb people, we absorb things, places, we absorb movies, we absorb books. We're very in tune, we're very intuitive, and we're very emotional, right? So the difference, like I said, between it is that we actually sit down and we ponder and we look at our behavior and we're like, okay, do we like this behavior? Do we want to repeat this behavior? Or I've even done this myself. You know, if I was being a little out of character, I'll go apologize. You know what I'm saying? Not for the other person, but for myself, because I have to make sure that I'm breaking the narcissistic and empath cycle. So to do that, basically, as empaths, we need to put a wedge in between us and narcissist. All right, that's how you break the cycle, identifying the narcissist before they even get you in their hooks. All right, so number 1, narcissists exude arrogance. They're very arrogant, they're big-headed, and they want to make sure that everything is about them. All right, let's say if somebody in your family just died and they're like, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Well, you know, my cousin just died too. Sir, ma'am, this is not about you. All right, they're very arrogant. Everything has to be centered around the narcissist. Number 2, grandiosity. Like I said before, everything has to be about them. All right, when they look into the mirror, they don't see themselves, they see the people that they feed off of. All right, narcissists are also called energy vampires, don't forget that. All right, number 3, a belief in one's uniqueness. So they're going to believe everything is about them. All right, basically they are sponges of other people's energy. That's why when you're around a narcissist, you feel drained, you feel empty, you feel low, you feel depleted, simply because the narcissist got to you, baby. All right, number 4, I got it written down, that's why you can see me looking. Number 4 is a preoccupation with power and success. So they're going to step on anybody they can to get to where they need to be. All right, number 5, an excessive need to be admired. They want to hear that they look good. They want to hear that they smell good. They want to hear how you feel about them. Sometimes they'll ask you, how do you feel about me? You know, I thought you cared about me. Well, why don't you care about me anymore? How do you feel about me? I thought you said you felt this way about me. All right, so be careful whenever you are speaking to a narcissist, because they will take exactly what you use. Oh, I'm sorry, rewind. They take exactly what you say and use it against you in the future. All right, and sometimes you don't even remember what you say because you are a genuine person. All right, nothing is rehearsed with us empaths. Number 6, a sense of entitlement. They feel like this is on my spirit, so I'm just gonna say it. When it comes to sexual intercourse, they feel like they're entitled to you, whether you're together or not. They feel like it needs to be in their hand, whether it's a male or a female. All right, whenever they ask for it, you need to be dropping them draws. Okay. All right. Number 7, lack of empathy. They don't feel. All right, narcissists they can grasp and they can see what's going on. They can see that your heart is broken. They can see how you feel. They can see you crying, but they don't feel anything for you. That's why sometimes if you're around a narcissist and you're crying, you're going to feel stupid at the end of the day because you're feeling bad. You're feeling sad, but the narcissist makes you feel worse. And they just shrug it off and keep it moving. All right? So like I said, narcissists and empaths are on two different sides of the spectrum. Remember that, chosen one. And number 8 and 9 is the twin tendencies to exploit others. So like I said before, they are going to take whatever you say. They're going to use it against you in the future. And then you're going to be like, wait, how did he know that? How did she know that? How did she remember that? How did he remember that? When I said that, did I say that? That's exactly what they do. That's why at the beginning of the stage, when you are speaking to a person, period, it don't even have to be a narcissist. This is a tip for today. Whenever you are speaking to somebody, especially in the talking stage, or if they're just friends, all right? It doesn't always have to be relationship based. You're talking to them at the beginning of the relationship, whatever it ends up in, you have to watch what you say. Don't tell them everything. Let them earn your pain. When I say that, all right, stick with me. I'm going places. Listen, let them earn your pain. If something happened traumatic to you in the past, or if they'd be like, oh, how did you get your heart broken? How did your ex treat you? What did she do? What did he do? They are taking the information to see how far they can push you. Narcissists like to poke and prod you to see how far they can push you to your limit, and they'll do that. On top of that, exploiting you, they are going to take your love. They're going to take your time, your care, your energy. All right, they may even use your family against you at times. That's why I say, when you are talking to somebody in the beginning stages, do not give them everything. Let them earn it. Let them earn your time. Let them earn your love. And the number one thing, all right, stop telling people how you feel about them. Unless you're at the altar. Okay, maybe when y'all engaged, I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, as an empath, one thing, I put up 2 fingers. One thing I've learned is that I love hard, and I fall hard, and I fall fast. But once, like I said at the beginning of this video, when it comes to being an empath with intuition, I have to make sure that that you align with what I'm doing. I have to make sure that you align with who I am. I have to make sure that you align where I'm going. Because guess what? Everybody got a ticket, but guess what? Everybody can't go with you, chosen one. So stop telling people how you feel. Stop pouring your heart out to these people who are just going to use your feelings against you. That is the worst, because you're going to feel dumb at the end of the day. You're going to feel used. And that is what narcissists like to do. They use you for who God made you to be. Why would you do that? All right, chosen one. So out of all of these 9 things, for clinical diagnosis, usually 5 of these things have to be ticked off in the box. A lot of narcissists do not go and get help because it's normal to them. You know, depleting others of their energy, depleting others of their light. That's normal to the narcissist, all right? They're used to doing it. That's just what they know. But it's not up to them to change. It's up to you. It's up to you to change who you are when you're around them. You don't have to always tell everybody everything and show all your affection and your love. Pull back a little bit. Let them earn it. Especially my ladies out there. Stop jumping in the middle of the bed with all these men or these women or whatever you like. No judgment. But stop doing that. Soul ties is real, and I have a video on that too, but let me dial it back because I'm trailing. But anyway, so like I said, for a clinical diagnosis, about 5 of these things have to be checked off. But there is a self-aware narcissist that I respect and I love. His name is Lee Hammock. If you go on YouTube, excuse me, type in mental illness, and all of his videos will pop up, and he gives you insight on being being a clinically diagnosed narcissist. So he's taking one day at a time. I mean, he got a whole family. He got a wife and kids and everything, and that's why I respect him, because he found out, hey, when he looked in the mirror, he actually saw who he was, and he didn't like to see that. Ooh, thank you, Holy Spirit. Another tidbit. The year of 2024 is the year of reflection. God is going to hold a mirror up to you, and it's up to you to change that or to progress and keep it moving. When you look in the mirror, and I don't mean physically, like spiritually, emotionally, I say sexually, all that. Whenever you look into the mirror, you have to make sure that you're okay with what you see. It doesn't matter about how other people view you. What do you see? How do you feel about yourself? Are there some things you need to change? Change them. Because this year 2024 is about reflection. I'm trying to tell you. So that's why it took so long. I didn't take long, but I took an ample amount of time to actually better myself, because I'm not going to get in front of this camera and post my videos just to get the likes, just to get the views. It's not about that. I have to make sure that I am giving out authenticity, and I strive to do that each and every day. All right, chosen one, I love you, but God loves you so much more. Make sure that you like this video and check out my Instagram, because I am constantly posting on my 60-day content creator challenge. All right, chosen one, until next time, dream, snooze, or lose, you choose. Bye.